Morning. I'm shooting this video. I shoot all my videos before I go to work. So if you see the backdrop and you watch my videos and you say, oh, it looks like he's working on his house. I don't work from my house. I just like to, I'm a very regimented person. I wake up at 4:20 every morning. I go to the gym. I get my notes together. I listen to the news. I start planning out my day. I'm thinking of some ideas and thinking of how I'm going to help my clients and thinking of how we're going to run the business. And then I get home, I do my routine, and before I head out to the office, I like to shoot these videos. So I don't work here. We've got a great office in Tempe on Broadway in the 101. Probably one of the biggest offices in the state for criminal defense. And that's where we've got our 10 lawyers and our support staff and our legal assistants and paralegals and office managers. But I wanted to shoot this because as I'm listening to the news when I'm at the gym, there was an incident over the weekend. It was a road rage. It was a shooting on, I think it was the 60, and somebody died. And so I get a lot of these calls. Over the years, I've gotten a lot of these calls. And as a matter of fact, because of our size and reputation, we probably, at least one of our cases per week recently, maybe every other week, makes the news. So very, very, not necessarily high profile clientele, but it's highly publicized events that take place and people hire us. So, for instance, a few weeks ago, we had a client over in South Tempe, over on Priest and Warner, and he was involved in a road rage incident, and there was some back and forth. Well, once they got to the light, the person in front of him aggressively gets out of his car, approaches our client's car, lifts the handle, then our client shoots him, and he dies at the scene. And it was unfortunate because my client had kids in his car, his kids in his car, the decedent, the person that got killed or was shot, his kids were in the car. So these kids witnessed it. We never want to see anyone get hurt, especially killed. That's horrible. But our client was arrested, facing extremely serious charges. But our client, we were able to make sure that our client actually did not get charged. So they saw the judge in the initial appearance, but the grand jury decided there was not enough evidence to charge our client. And one of the reasons why is because that person aggressively came at our client, and as soon as he lifted the handle of our client's car, he was within his right to shoot him. And again, it's unfortunate that the guy died, but he called us, we got it done. He's not going to be charged. And one of the many great things about our office is that, for instance, that guy, the incident happened, then he had his initial appearance in front of the Maricopa County Superior Court. We dropped everything. We attended the initial appearance. So whether you call us Monday through Friday, we can get the initial appearance done, or if you call us at night, we'll get the initial appearance done on the nights or the weekends. We've got resources. We've got many more resources than most any other law firm out there. So we're great at what we do, and then we can get this done. But you got to be careful. You got to be smart. What I found is, of course, we have our right to carry firearms. You can carry your firearm, but you got to be careful. You can't. It should be taking your gun out should be extremely, extremely last resort, because even though, like our client, we were able to get the charges not filed. I mean, there was a chance that we were gonna have to fight it at trial. That it was gonna actually get charged and go to trial, and we have to fight it. And there's a lot of anytime there's a weapon involved, there's a lot of gray. For instance, we did one last month where, the guy shot somebody that he thought was an intruder, but it turned out to be his brother. Well, that guy's going to go to prison for a long time. There's just gray. It's not black and white. So just be very, very cautious about taking your gun out. I did a video I think I did it on Friday about Terrell Suggs being arrested Friday morning or Thursday, whatever it was, because he got in a fight at a Starbucks, and he stuck his gun out the window. And if you don't know who Terrell Suggs is, he's a wonderful former NFL player. Played at ASU, then he played for the Ravens and all pro. But you can't, even if you don't point the gun directly at somebody, but you stick it out the window, or we'll do a lot of gang related activities where our clients have the gun in their waistband and they pick their shirt up and just to show the gun. Guys, if you show somebody a gun, even though you don't point it straight at them, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to get arrested, and we're going to have to sort this out. And the consequences are real. So if you're convicted, you could be, even though you don't shoot at somebody, or even though you point the gun directly at them, but you just show them that gun, you're looking at prison time. And, of course, our job as lawyers is to make sure you don't go to prison, but you're going to be spending a lot of money on us. It's going to be a lot of stress, and you're always running the possibility that you're convicted or they do charge you, and, it goes down that route. So, there are some cases where we don't get dismissed. We get a lot of cases dismissed. We get a lot of cases reduced, but not 100%, just like anything else. So with these road rage incidents, just let people pass you, let them drive. If they start yelling at you, don't engage them, don't take your gun out. A gun should be used for very, very last resort because the consequences are real. The defenses can be extremely complicated. There's always a chance that you lose. It's just not worth it. So let them drive you. Let honking. Don't even look their direction. But you guys got to remember, we're here if you need us, okay? And I mean it when I say it. If you ever need our help, you wouldn't believe how many people I've met throughout my 16 years. Well, since I've been practicing since 2010. They say I thought I would, because everybody knows I'm a lawyer. You know, I go to my kids' school, they know I'm a lawyer. You go to the gym, they know I'm a lawyer. I used to have a lot of billboards. They say, "Hey, aren't you the guy on the billboards or whatever from our advertising?" So a lot of people know me and they say, "Hey, Matt, I never thought I was gonna have to call you, but here I am. I got this major incident that happened. So we can work with it. We can help you. If you're watching this, you need our help. I treat everyone like their friends or their family. So call into our office and we'll give you a free consultation. But like I said, there's 10 lawyers at our office. I'm the owner. My name is Matt. I'm Matt Lopez. So if you speak to our receptionist, say, "Hey, I saw Matt's YouTube video and I would speak directly with Matt," we'll patch you right through to my cell. So I'd be happy to answer whatever questions you have. I am the most senior and the most experienced lawyer at our firm. And so I've seen it all. I've done it all. I can help you. But just to sum it up, these road rage incidents, you got to be careful, guys. Be smart about it. Be careful with those guns. But if you need our help, you find yourself into some issues, give me a call directly, 602-980-1987. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Of course, you could be watching this any day of the week. But if you're watching this on a Monday, have a great Monday. And as always, we're here if you need us.